mom was in the middle of a job interview when her son suddenly levitated from his chair. Frightened, she rushed over just in time to prevent an accident. In this way, Dion had successfully ruined his mom's interview. His cousin was very worried and called George, hoping he could help Nicole. George was not only a good friend of Nicole's husband, but also his work assistant. He had always taken good care of Nick and Dion. When they got home, Dion dressed up like Superman and began to use his superpowers. At that moment, George came to visit and brought a hearty lunch with him. While Nicole and George were talking, Dion was playing with a telescope when he suddenly spotted a little girl's doll on the ground. He shouted loudly, but the girl couldn't hear him through the glass. So Dion used his superpower to teleport from the house to the street. He picked up the doll and called out to the girl. Nicole looked over. Fortunately, Dion's speed was faster than that of a car, which allowed him to narrowly escape a disaster. However, this scene left George completely stunned. Afterward, Nicole recounted the whole story to George, who found it hard to believe. To prove it, Dion used toy planes to stage an aerial battle, but his poor control over his superpowers made the whole thing seem incredible to George. Nicole was deeply worried that the uncontrollable powers might bring danger to Dion. That night, after Dion fell asleep, George comforted Nicole and said, "To control Dion's superpowers, we need to find a token that can help him focus." Nicole then gave Dion the watch left by her husband, telling him it was a lucky watch from his father that could help him control his powers. And sure enough, it worked like a charm. But on the first day of school, a classmate approached Dion and, under the pretext of performing magic, managed to trick him out of his watch. Dion's superpowers immediately went out of control, and he accidentally slammed the classmate into a wall. The principal happened to be there and saw the whole thing, and Dion was punished with a 2-day suspension. Meanwhile, Nicole received a call from a stranger, who asked her to meet in a small grove of trees. Nicole was reluctant, but the caller claimed to know something about her husband. When she arrived at the grove, there was no one in sight. Suddenly, a woman appeared behind her. This woman, it turned out, was also a superpowered individual who could make any part of her body invisible. Her name was Lena, and she was the woman whom Nicole's husband had saved with his life. She had met Nicole's husband during an expedition. While watching the northern lights, an accident had occurred, and everyone present had gained superpowers. Nicole then told Lena about seeing the lightning, the man, and her husband's spirit in the rain. Upon hearing this, Lena became flusterandied, after a few words, turned and left, vanishing into the grove. Back home, Nicole was contemplating life when she suddenly received a video from Lena.